Yo, what's up guys, Kazar here, and on today's video, I'm gonna be doing another commentary for you guys, and yes, I do know I haven't uploaded in like a long time. I think it's been like 2 days, but I am trying my best to daily upload for you guys, so if I don't upload for like a week, that doesn't mean that I'm quitting YouTube or anything. That just means that I'm like, feeling unmotivated that day or that week, unless I'm like doing something that week to where I can't upload. But I am trying my best to upload for you guys, so if I upload like, a whole week without missing a day, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be uploading every single day all the time. That just means that I'm feeling like really motivated for you guys to see my videos more. Anyways, I'm not that kind of YouTuber that just sits down and makes a video if they don't, upload a whole week or something, and just talks about like why they haven't been uploading. So on today's video, on today's commentary, I'm gonna be telling you guys a story. I told you guys that I was gonna be making this story like yesterday, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, so this story takes place a couple of years back. It's actually about the time that I got arrested, literally arrested, taken to juvie for months. And when I say months, I mean months. Like, there's no exaggeration that's going into this story whatsoever. So I got taken to juvie for like 3 months. This story is actually like really fucking crazy, so hopefully you guys really enjoy this story. Alright, so about 3 days before I got arrested, me and my brother went to this guy's house. Guys, please never do this. This is really fucking bad, and I really regret this. To this day, I really regret doing this. We went to this guy's house. He was in the army, and yes, I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, because it was really wrong, and it was a really wrong thing to do, but I was going through this stage where like, I really didn't give a fuck. So, me and my brother, I'm not gonna say his name. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about if you guys know my brother, and you guys, are a long time fan of our YouTube channel. Anyways, me and my brother went to this guy's house. It was like in the middle of the day. We walked to his house. He wasn't there. He actually had to work that day. So we went to this guy's house and we decided to take some of his shit. Yes, we were rebels back then. We took straight up guns, bulletproof fucking vests, dude. We took 2 guns, 1 bulletproof vest, and night vision goggles, and like a whole bunch of other shit. I honestly don't know like what we took because it was a long time ago. So basically we took a whole bunch of shit and we realized we can't carry this shit back to our house in the middle of the day. So we decided to take all this stuff and hide it under this cardboard box. Yes, we hid all of this stuff so we can come back a couple days later in the middle of the night and take it. So a couple of days passed by and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. So we asked our mom if we can go, for a walk or something, and she thought that we were just going to go camping in the backyard because there was a tent already set up back there. So she didn't think that we were going to be walking down the road to go steal shit from somebody. So as we were walking down the road, every single time a car would pass, we would jump into the bushes to where, they wouldn't see us. So therefore it took us longer to get there since we were doing that. We were like halfway there, and I guess somebody called the cops on us because we looked suspicious and we were wearing like army suits that we stole from this guy. I really do encourage you guys to not do this. I mean, obviously you guys probably aren't that stupid to do this. Anyways, we finally got there and we realized he still has dogs. We thought he took his dogs to the pound the other day, so we were like, fuck. And my brother immediately looks at me. He's like, dude, I have an idea. So he realized that he had beef jerky in his back pocket, like those little small bags of beef jerky. Yeah, he had that in his back pocket. So we decided to walk up there with the bag, rattling it and everything so they know it's food. They barked for like the first couple of seconds until the dogs realized that my brother had food. So my brother gave the dogs the rest of our beef jerky and he walked up there and grabbed all of our stuff. So as he's grabbing all this stuff, as he's running over here as fast as he can, the dogs start barking again. So he starts zooming, like he starts running so fucking fast. So when he got back over to me, he just tapped my shoulder and we both started running. So you know how I told you we had those night vision goggles? We decided to use those in the dark because it was really dark and we couldn't see. So we took turns using the night vision goggles. So we were doing the same thing. We were dodging all the cars that came by. We were jumping in the bushes every time we seen a car so they wouldn't, suspect us or suspect anything of us. So as we got like right over to our house, as we got really close, like super close to our house, we passed the probation office. We did not know whatsoever that this was a probation office. For one, it was dark. For two, we just moved into this neighborhood, so we had no idea where anything was. So I'm just guessing that somebody called the cops thinking that we broke out of the probation office. I don't know. And one, my brother was on probation, so he violated his probation. And two, he was 15. He was almost 16. Like, he could have went to prison for this, but thank God that he didn't, because his birthday was literally only a couple of days after. Like, his birthday was on October 1st. So his birthday was like in a couple of days. So I'm so glad that we decided to do this right now and not later. So anyways, we seen a car behind us. We didn't realize it was the cops. So like, how every time, a car passed, we would jump in the bushes so they didn't suspect anything. We seen the car behind us slowing down. So we jumped like really far into the bushes. We didn't realize it was the cops. We didn't realize the car, and plus they were in a truck. So we jumped like super far into the bushes and we realized that it was a cop. We realized that he had lights on the top of his hood and they were on. So he took out his gun and threw it super far into the bushes. I I couldn't get mine out. I was pulling as hard as I can. I was yanking as hard as I fucking can, and I just couldn't get it out. The cop was like, come out with your hands up, had a fucking gun pointed towards us. So yeah, I started crying. You guys would too if a cop was pointing a gun at you. So they were all like, you know, get out of the fucking bushes. We got out of the bushes with our hands up. I'm just sitting here crying. So eventually when he put the gun down, I stopped crying because I realized that he wasn't gonna shoot me anyways. Before this, my brother actually had a bottle with alcohol in it and a paper towel in it too. So it kind of looked like something that it really wasn't. So he searched us. He found a gun on me and he found that bomb sort of looking thing on him. So he got charged with that. Obviously the charges would be dropped later because we were minors. They found, you know, fucking weapons on us, loaded, like seriously loaded. My brother could have literally got charged with a felony, but thank God he was a minor, so the charges would be dropped later. They called my mom and they called the guy that we stole from, and the guy that we stole from is really nice and he really was upset, and I hate seeing this guy upset because he's so nice and he just had like a lot of problems going on in his head, so it really made me feel bad when I seen him, you know, upset like that. Anyways, he took me and my brother, we were both in handcuffs. He took us to the courthouse because the police station wasn't available for some odd reason, so they took us to the courthouse, and that is where they told us that we were going to be taken to juvenile detention. We both got taken to separate juvenile detentions because we were brothers, and from what they saw that we were like bad influences on each other, so we both stayed there for like 3 months straight. And when we got out, we were both on house arrest for a couple months too, and after we were off of house arrest, we were on probation for a year, so that really sucked. And my brother was already on probation, so he got his probation extended to like 3 or 2 years. I will have a separate video, a separate story talking about my experience in juvenile detention, juvie. So if you guys really enjoyed this story, then leave a like on this video and I might make a juvie experience video. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, this has been Kazar. Peace out, everybody.